In a basement in East London, there's still an amp that no one ever switched off. The neighbours say that some nights you can hear it humming. The lad it belonged to was called Danny. He was 20. This is the story of how he burned and how fast he burned out. Danny was born in a part of London where dreams rarely made it past the next block. His mother died when he was 6 years old. His father spent most of his life at the bottom of a bottle.
I remember his father. He was a good man when he was sober. The problem was, he was hardly ever sober. Danny had been cooking his own meals since he was 8, getting himself up for school too.
The house was supposed to be a place of comfort. Instead, it was just walls and silence. So Danny started looking for warmth somewhere else way too young. He smoked his first cigarette at 11, just to fit in. That same year he took his first drink from a bottle his father had left behind.
He wasn't proud of it. Later, when he got older, he told me that wasn't freedom. It was an escape.
By 18, Danny had built the family he chose for himself. Lottie was his girlfriend. Gaz and Mick were two rockers who moved into an abandoned building and turned it into their rehearsal room, their bedroom, and their hangout spot all at once.
We paid for electricity by fixing the landlord's car. In winter, we burned anything that would catch fire. But it was our home, the first real home any of us ever had.
They named the band after some graffiti sprayed across the wall and played like tomorrow wasn't coming. The amps were broken, the roof leaked when it rained, and nobody had any money. But for the first time in their lives, they felt like they belonged somewhere.
One time we rolled into a town we'd never played before, and the people there already knew the words to our songs. Denny walked off stage behind the curtain and just sat down. And he said their whole life all he ever wanted was someone to hear him.
Those were the best 2 years of his life, but the body remembers everything we put it through, and the bill had already come due. After that show, Denny ended up in intensive care, poisoned by hard drugs that should never have been mixed with alcohol.
He wasn't afraid. And that's what was killing me. He held my hand and said he'd lived more than most people live in 80 years. That the basement, the music, us, it was all real. He didn't regret a thing.
Live loud, love hard. Leave nothing behind but the echo. That was the only rule he ever followed.